Alright guys, in this video, we're gonna finally get published. We're gonna go live. We're gonna make it so that we're finally able to sell. People can buy from the store, people can browse our shelves, and we can fulfill orders. We can send orders to the customer and actually get paid. Alright, so here what I have is a basic checklist of everything you want to make sure you have set up before going live. The first thing is logo and brand name. So obviously if you're having the supplier design you a free logo, you need to be able to provide them with a brand name. Once you give them a brand name, they'll be able to give you a couple of logo mock-ups. You can choose one. Once you've chosen one, go back to our previous video where we show you how to add logos to the website and add your logo to the site wherever you want to place it, and your logo and brand name are set up. So that's the first thing. Make sure you have a logo that you like and a brand name. Now some people just like text logos, like they just write out their name in text. Perfectly fine. So whatever works for you, make sure you have that set up, and that'll be an easy check. The next thing, social media accounts made and linked. So the two main social media accounts you will need to have is Facebook, Facebook page for your brand and business, as well as an Instagram account for your brand and business. Make sure it looks good, profile images, the banner images, all of those things are nice and neat. Alright, so on your website, for some people it might be on the side, for some people it might be at the top, but what we're looking for are the social media icons. So for this website, they're down here, right? There's Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter. This is just text. So what we're going to do is we're going to double click, we're going to click the link button, and we're going to take out whatever it was linked to before. I'm going to double click, highlight it, link it, and then I'm going to link it, web address, and link it to my Instagram. Same thing with this. I'm going to take out, if it was already linked, I'm going to disconnect that link and relink this page to my Facebook address, Pinterest if I made one, Twitter if I made one, and so whenever someone clicks, they're going to be taken to those pages. Now one of the things that happens when you link something, and if I just link this to google.com just for example, it's going to underline, right? You see how Facebook is underlined and everything else isn't? Well, that's because you just linked it. If you want to get rid of the underline, you can just click underline and it's gone, but the button is still linked, so the text is still linked, so people can still click on it and they'll be taken to that page. So on this business or this website, the social media icons are at the very bottom. Some people have icons like this. Now I'm just going to show you guys. I've shown you this before, but just, you know, they might have icons like this on their website, and it might be in like the header. That's way too big, so I'm gonna make this smaller. Set social links, nope. So yeah, if I wanted to set, so if you have something like that, then you just click the one you have and you can add your link there. If I don't have Instagram, I'm just going to delete that, all of that. So make sure, done, that saves it. Alright, layout, this is where I can change the size of the icons as well. Obviously it was too big before. There you go. And now like it'll actually fit. So if I ever wanted to add my icons up here as well, I could do that, and now my icons are up there also. Back to the social media icons, like we mentioned in the previous video, you can add your whole Facebook account here, you can add your Twitter accounts, all of that good stuff you can do. So that's the second thing, is to make sure your social media accounts are made, Facebook page, Instagram account, and that they're correctly linked to wherever you link to your social media accounts on your website. So that should be taken care of quickly. About Us page text edited. On your website, you're going to have an About Us page, or you should have an About Us page. You should talk about your brand. You should talk about the charities that you support, all of that good stuff. You need to have an About Us page. Now, when we make the About Us page for you, it's like we fill it out. We make sure everything is nice and neat and makes sense. But the About Us page is where you set your business apart and can personally connect to the audience, personally connect to the people who are visiting your website and your brand. So make sure, change it up, make it personal, make it something that you can connect to and that you want your customers to connect to. If it's like a problem point, if you have a skincare company and you're really, you know, obviously the people who are reaching out to you for skincare and based on your products, it might be people who are acne prone or who've looked around on all kinds of brands but can never find the right product for their skin type, you know, stuff like that. So make sure that your about us page is personal, and it's something that the customer can relate to. And again, just trying to show you guys, I don't know if this website has an about us page. It doesn't. Okay, so it's very simple. Again, it's just going to be text, and you can just click and edit text, and you can change it to anything: fonts, sizes, colors, bold, italicized, all of that's like super easy to do. Now, once you've done all three things, so about us page is all set up, social media accounts are linked, and the logo and brand name is ready, you can finally publish it. To get this started, I'm gonna exit the editor. Under your store name, it says connect domain, website plan free, mailbox not connected, ascend plan free. So there's like all kinds of different stuff going on here. The first thing we want to do is connect domain. It's not going to let us connect a domain though, because the only way we can connect a domain is if our website is published. So the first thing it's going to prompt you to do is when we click buy new domain, it's going to tell us that you have to first upgrade. So I'm going to go ahead find theartstore.com. Is not available, but theartstore.shop is. You definitely want a .com domain for your brand. You definitely want to get a .com. So if the artstore.com is available, I might do something like theartstore.com. See if that, okay, that is available. So I'm just using this as a sample. Now, look, it's telling us that first you have to upgrade to be able to get that, and you're taken to all of these business plans. Now, you guys, you don't want the website one, because these ones you're not able to sell on. You're an e-commerce brand, so you need to accept payments. There's all kinds of plans. There's a $20 per month basic plan. This is one of the cheapest hosting plans you can get. There's $12.51 per month. There's $17 per month, and it gets you all kinds of things like 10 video hours, 20 gigabyte storage. You can connect your domain. All the ads are removed. Unlimited bandwidth, obviously unlimited amounts of products on your website, all of that good stuff. So make sure if you select one, monthly, select, and then you're going to be taken to a complete payment page. Once you complete payment, you'll be able to get your domain as well, and you'll be able to link your domain to your store. So it's all right here on the back end of your platform. You don't need to go anywhere else. So you published, and now you can link your domain just by doing this. So get it, and then what will happen is the platform itself is automatically going to connect the domain to your store, and it might take up to 24 hours for them to fully connect and be public, but you're going to see your new domain here. You're going to see the domain status, you're going to see your website plan, and these two are going to be set up. So now you're published and you have a domain set up, and that part is done. So website is published, the domain is purchased and linked. Payment processor actually gets you paid. When someone goes to your website and they check out, they want, there needs to be some way that you're capturing customers' credit card or debit card information. So when it comes to getting paid, when we go to settings and we go to accept payments, this is where you'll be able to choose which payment processors you want to use. PayPal is the most popular. So PayPal is the one that a lot of people use. You can offer one, you can offer both. PayPal is the one that a lot of use. So if I go to PayPal and I click connect to me, PayPal has been added. That's simple. And all I need to do now is set up account to activate. It's going to ask you to log into your PayPal account. Once you're logged in, it's going to automatically link. So what will happen is, as people buy products on your store, those funds that people pay you are going to be sent to your PayPal account. And then you can deposit them to your bank, to your debit card, or you can buy things online right from PayPal. So that's all up to you, and that's right here. So that's all you need to do to accept payments. That's set up, and the final thing we want to do is make sure that the store settings are confirmed. All kinds of settings here. So let's start it one by one. General info, this is where you're going to see the store name. Obviously, we want the store name to be the name of our brand. So the business or website name, fill it out here. Add your logo here, a short description of what your business is and what you sell. Obviously, it's an online store, and you can have subcategory of what kinds of products you sell. Your favicon is what's going to show up here when someone visits your website. So your plan will already be upgraded so that you can upload your favicon here, and then people, whenever they visit your store, they'll see your logo on their browser. Your payments will already be set up, so all of that's going to be fine. Shipping regions, we're going to get into that in a middle. You don't need to worry too much about that. This is where I had Canadian dollars in my previous video. You can charge USD, obviously, or any other currency you like. We're working with an international audience, so go with the currency that works best for you. So USD, so now all of the prices are going to be shown in US, and I can change all of these regional settings. all of that good stuff. Moving forward, make sure to save each time. Yep, so I'm just going to leave. Premium subscription, this is where you're actually going to see the subscription that your site is on. It should be already upgraded and published. The next thing is domains. This is where you'll be able to see the domain that's connected and the domain status. Remember, in the first 24 hours, it might take a little bit longer. It might take up to 24 hours for your domain to properly link to your website and go live. Generally, it's pretty fast though, and all of that's done by the platform. Business phone number, you can fill this in if you want people to call you. Business email, just include your own email, whatever it might be. Make a Gmail email, and then you can have that set up. You don't need to do all of this. You don't need a personalized inbox. You can if you want. It's all here, it's all available, but it's not really a requirement. We already set up our payment processor, so this was done here. It's PayPal. I can add more even after you choose PayPal. If you want to add more, you can. It's pretty simple. And then, well, obviously it's going to ask me to upgrade, set up account, and then I can set it up with Stripe, right? Like there's both of these are amazing payment platforms. Moving forward, store shipping. All right, here we go. So with shipping, obviously because my store was originally set up in Canada, the domestic is considered to be Canada, 13 regions in Canada, and it's all free shipping. So if anyone buys from my store, they're not going to be charged additional for shipping. And then for the rest of the world, it's also free shipping. Now, you can add regions. So for me, I might want to add United States as its own destination. So United States. And that's going to come up to 51 states. I'm going to offer free shipping. I can offer a flat rate. So flat rate means that I'm charging clients the same amount for every single order. I can rate by weight. Don't do this. You can rate by price. So based on how much the total order is, you can do like, order for free shipping for all orders over $50. And then you can do this rate by price setup where if I click on it, delivery option, standard delivery time, 5 to 7 business days. Well, it's optional. I might not even include that. So price range, if someone's buying a product that's from $0 up to $49, I'm gonna charge them $3 for delivery. But everything that's above $49, so 50 and above, they get free shipping, so $0 shipping. You can set it up like that. Now, if the Canadian, if the C symbol is kind of throwing you off, I do apologize. But it's the same thing with US. So if your price range is from $0 to $49, or if someone's order total is from $0 to $49, you're charging them $3 shipping. If the order total is anything up above $49, the shipping is free. So you can do stuff like that, and then you can include that in your header up here. So free shipping for all orders over $40 or something like that. So definitely a cool way to also set things up. You don't need to add a handling fee. You guys aren't handling anything, by the way. And if you have a physical retail location, 100% include your address, and you can allow people to pick up from your location. If not, no worries there. Just hit save. So that was just an additional one that I set up. So that's all shipping is. You can do shipping, free shipping, offer store-wide free shipping. People love that, especially online. If you can offer free shipping, that's why people pay for Amazon Prime, is to get free shipping on all of their orders. So free shipping is definitely the way to go. So if you can get free shipping for people, that's awesome. If not, definitely keep it under like $5. You definitely don't want to go over that. And yeah, with orders that are over $50, there's no reason not to offer free shipping to those kinds of customers. So make sure you have like a rule like this set up, because it's a really good way of getting people to buy more. So store tag, set this up. SEO, this is like a SEO wizard. It runs itself, so you can just go for it. You can set all of these up on your own. You can get found on Google, so you just go for it, and it's just going to walk you through step by step everything you need to do. So Wix has the best SEO. Start now. What's your business name? And then you can just next, and it's just going to walk you through, set you up on your own. Super easy to use. Going back to the main menu. Analytics and reports, this is like where you can see traffic, so people. Obviously nothing right now here because you're not actually live just yet. And finances, again, there's nothing here. Kind of going back into settings right now. So social media, this is where you can actually connect your social share icons. Facebook username, include that here. Notifications, this is like, what kinds of notifications do you want? Do you want notifications for every time a person visits your website? Do you want to enable desktop notifications, so when you're on the computer and someone reaches out to you or places an order, you'll get a notification on your computer? Mobile notifications, dashboard, email. Choose which notifications you'd like to receive to your email. Again, you can customize all of this stuff. You don't need to, by the way, but you can. Now, if you ever reach out to an agency, like a marketing agency or a digital marketing agency like us, or if you just want to add more staff members, maybe a manager, store manager, stuff like that, you can add them here. So roles and permissions, invite people, and then you can enter their email, set what they get to too, so whether they can edit the blog, whether they're an admin or website manager, and you can send them an invite. So you can have multiple staff accounts on your business. Privacy and cookies. You can display a cookie consent banner if you're marketing, especially in like the UK or marketing internationally, and you're getting people from all over the world. Then you definitely want a cookie consent banner. This is, when someone lands on your website, they're going to be asked if they consent to you installing cookies on their browser, which we are going to do when we start marketing with the Facebook Pixel. And then a mobile app. This is an option. Like, if you want to do it, you can. You don't need to. Nothing too important there. You don't need to worry about any of the production tools. These are advanced things. And store settings, like these are advanced settings. I don't know why they call them advanced. They're pretty simple. So we're just going to walk you through these as well. Automatically create invoices for every new order paid online. If you're not doing this for taxes, like if you're not creating invoices for taxes, you don't need to do this. Store policies, terms and conditions, privacy policy, we already have all of these made, but what you can do is copy and paste them here as well if you wanted to. We've already made them on your store. So your store, your actual website, is going to have terms of service, privacy, and return. They're going to be templates, so make sure to go back and fill in your brand name, but yeah, you can then copy and paste them here. You don't need to. Again, like, this doesn't really do much for you. Customize your checkout. You can add a phone or not. It's up to you. What this means is that if I make it mandatory, when someone is going to purchase a product, they need to enter a company name. Obviously, a lot of your customers aren't going to have their own companies, so make sure that's not selected. We don't really need address line 2. We just need their first address, so you don't need to have that. A phone number is good to have, especially if we're trying to do text updates, or maybe update them on their order tracking via text. It's a really good way to build brand loyalty, especially when we want to remarket to them. Just having the extra data is good. So keeping phone mandatory is good. Additional information, don't worry about it. We don't need subscriptions. We don't need a policy checkbox. Confirmation that you receive your customer's order. All of this is fine the way it is. You don't need to do anything there. Tracking tools, we're going to talk about this later when we start marketing, so don't worry about this, but you're already upgraded, so you're going to see all the cool things here that you're going to have. But with that being said, just kind of going back here, those store settings are now confirmed. At this point, your store has a logo, has a brand name, it's got social media accounts, and the social media accounts are linked to your store. Your website is published, the domain is live, people can your payment processor is set up, so people can go to your website, they can browse your store, they can complete checkout, and they can pay you. And so your store is ready to drive traffic, sales, and big money. Now, when your store is ready to go, make sure, like, if you want, send your mentor your domain name, just so they can just run over it real quick, make any suggestions if needed, and you're ready to move forward into marketing. So this completes our 3-video series on the introduction to your platform and getting set up for success. Next video series, we're going to start giving you the supplement information when it comes to marketing, building a brand, building your business. You don't need to use that information if you want to do your own sort of marketing. 100% go ahead and go all out. But we're just here to guide you. So if you want to use our marketing videos and our marketing guide, the next few videos are going to jump into all of that. But with that being said, guys, this ends it, and good luck, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.